What's up, sports fans? I'm back. I'm Nick Graffeo, the host of the Graff Report, and welcome to this special edition of the show. In this episode of the Graff Report, the show is going to have a different format than before, where I will have Saugus High School's standout Peyton DiBiasio along with her father, Ron DiBiasio, and Saugus School Committee member and Saugus' own Dennis Gould. Now let's meet the first guest. Welcome to the guest chair. This gentleman is Peyton's father and a big-time supporter of the Star. Please welcome in Ron DiBiasio.
Hi, Nick. Thank you for having me. It's an honor. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for coming on.
Sure.
So glad that you can join me here today. Welcome aboard, Ron.
Again, thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
No problem. I got some questions for you, Ron. Are you ready for them?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
What do you think about Peyton throughout her early and youth years of playing sports, starting with her youth sports and travel sports days and becoming a future great player as a parent?
Well, that's quite a lot to take in, but it's been a lot of fun watching her play ever since she was little, starting here in Saugus, playing all sorts of different sports. I think before she started playing basketball and excelling on the basketball court, she was playing baseball and was one of the best baseball players for her age. That was a lot of fun too, watching her grow up through Little League and make all-star teams and play with kids that are now graduating from high school and moving on to play college baseball. So it was a lot of fun.
Wow, she enjoyed playing baseball in their days back then?
Yeah, she actually was quite the player too. She thrived. She was a good pitcher. She played shortstop. She turned an unassisted triple play one time. I happened to come across the baseball the other day. That was quite a flashback for me as one of her coaches. But it was a lot of fun watching her play baseball. And she grew up watching her older brother Ronnie play baseball. So she spent quite a bit of time at the field, and they would play catch. And from there, she just had some natural talents. And I think because she excelled playing baseball as well, she really enjoyed playing. She stuck with it and just kept continuing to develop. And after playing baseball, she moved on to play softball with the girls and had a really good group of teammates then. And we all know of the successes that the girls softball teams have had over the years. So she was very fortunate to play with some really good future all-stars and potentially Hall of Famers. So that was a lot of fun too, watching her play. They won the districts when she was 10, and she was just a small part of that because there were so many really good girls softball players at the time. It was just she was very fortunate to play with both boys and girls. They really excelled, and they had a lot of success over the years.
I'm impressed how many sports she's played over the years. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
Now let's go on to the next one. What is your particular Peyton moment over the years that stands out over the other accomplishments?
Well, she had a lot of successes, probably more than I ever envisioned. And kind of to piggyback off of the last question, I just never expected her to have the kind of success that she had. I knew watching her play basketball specifically at an early age, I knew that she was going to grow up and be a very talented player. She had skills that were probably beyond her years, and I think she was also kind of fortunate in that when she was younger, very young, 6, 7 years old, I was watching her play at times. Again, we would be watching her older brother play, and during timeout, she'd run around on the court or at halftime, and I was watching her play, and she was spending so much time dribbling the ball with her left hand. And at the time, I wanted to transition her to become a little bit more dominant dribbling the ball with her right hand, because watching her play and go to shoot layups, she would dribble with her left hand and then bring the ball back to her right hand, which was kind of bringing it a little bit closer to the defense. So I just wanted her to be able to excel with both hands. So she started working on her right hand, and before I knew it, her right hand became her better ball dominant hand when she was dribbling, but she never lost her natural abilities to work and handle the ball with her left hand. So, from there, it just kind of kept, moving forward naturally, and she was progressing, and she was really having a lot of success and enjoying it as she was going through, the different levels of travel basketball. And, fast forward to her senior year, which probably was the most special moment of all. Again, as much as I knew that she was going to probably be a very good player, I'd never stopped or imagined that she would score 1,700 points, which is just kind of it's just an amazing accomplishment. And even reaching 1,000 points, I had just hopes, one day she would reach that exclusive, group there and join 3 other girls that had done it before her at Saugus High School, and most recently her ex-coach Norma Waggett. But for her to then just continue to move forward and then beat Alex Wynn's number of 1,610 and ultimately score 1,700 points, that's just amazing. She's probably a top 3 scorer in the history of the NEC conference for girls basketball. That's just amazing. So I couldn't be more proud of so many things that she's done, but that one just stands out as just, to end her career with 1,700 points. She's in very rare, exclusive territory. And
yeah, that season last year will not be forgotten.
Yeah.
That would be memorable for years.
Yeah.
Now let's go on to the next one. Are you gonna miss being able to yell in the stands at Baines games?
Well, I always did my best to not yell, but I'll be the first person to admit that I was definitely on the referees a little bit, and it was a little stressful, because she drew so much attention, from the defenses, and there were so many times that she would tell me that, just even before the games, she'd walk into their locker rooms and the teams would forget to erase the notes on the whiteboards and things like that, and it would say, make sure you stop Peyton, guard Peyton, track 15 and things like that. And, so because she received so much attention defensively, it was a little stressful. She would get banged and bumped almost the entire length of the court and take some pretty hard falls. And, over the years she played with broken fingers and a broken nose and received a couple of concussions along the way. So, I was always just a little bit nervous during her games, but, glad that she had such good teammates and coaches that paid, such close attention to her. So I knew she was always in good hands, but unfortunately, the referees didn't always necessarily hold up their ends, and they let a little too much contact go, and that's when I got a little stressed out. It might have vocalized some dissatisfaction, but I'll leave it at that. I always tried to focus it somewhat constructively, but always, making sure never to cross a line. So that's basically it. But I certainly plan on coming back to watch the girls. I love basketball, and I enjoyed watching Peyton so much over the years, and she still has some younger teammates that were such great kids and great teammates for her, and I wish them all the success, and Coach Bogdansky wishing her lots of success going forward. So I certainly plan on coming down to support them. It will be a little less stressful, so I think I'll be able to enjoy the games a little bit more. So wishing everybody the best of luck going forward.
Yeah, that's nice that you said that, and I'm sure they'll love it as well, that you come down and support and continue to support the program, and you're not. I'm sure you're gonna miss the parts a little bit.
Yeah.
Now it's time to show some early picks. Let's roll the clips. What do you think about the clips?
Yeah, that was great. Very impressive. Lots of memories there. Very good stuff.
Wow. Very good highlight video that you sent us here to
Thank
show
you. Yeah.
everyone.
Yep. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed watching her play over the years. She did some amazing things and had a lot of fun along the way, and that's probably the most important thing. So lots of memories for her, myself, the family, and I think she represented Saugus over the years very well.
Thank you so much, Ron, for all the good clips, and that was just awesome to see. Thank you again, Ron.
You're welcome.
And I want to thank Ron for coming on. Thank you, Ron, for coming on, for joining me today on the Graff Report. Thank you, Ron.
Thank you very much for having me. Again, it's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Grateful to have you on today.
And thank you for recognizing Peyton for all the things that she did. You guys have been great over the years. It's been a lot of fun, and her grandparents would watch the games and watch the highlights. So again, I don't think that would have been possible without you all. So thank you very much for making that happen.
No problem, Ron. Thank you. What's up, sports fans? I'm Nick Graffeo, the host of the Graff Report. Now let's meet the special guest. This gentleman is a big Peyton supporter and is also the Saugus Sports superfan, besides me. And he is part of the Saugus School Committee as well. Welcome to the guest chair, the man himself, Dennis Gould.
Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you on, Dennis. Welcome in. I'm grateful to have you on the show today.
Yeah, it's been a long summer, but I'm looking forward to getting back to the sports already.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to them already, too.
Yeah.
After we get this, we're going to be rolling with the sports as soon as you know it.
Yeah, we'll be close, yeah.
Let's get the show on the road. Are you ready, Dennis?
Yes, sir.
Now I got some questions for you, Dennis. Are you
Okay.
ready for them?
Ready.
First question. What are your thoughts about Peyton throughout the years? You attended her games at Saugus High School as a fan.
Absolutely. I call myself one of her number one fans, other than her parents, of course, and family. I attended many, many games Peyton played in on all the sports she played in. And it was a joy to watch her because she was just such a great athlete no matter what she tried to do. She changed sports all the time and still excelled. It was incredible.
Over the last 5 years, and it was an awesome moment. I thought it was an awesome moment for the last 5 years seeing her play.
Yeah. I mean, she was in varsity from 8th grade on in basketball. And then, like I said, she switched sports here and there. Whether she played volleyball, golf, soccer, it didn't really matter what sport she picked up.
Yeah, she
Track,
was great.
She was awesome. And she works hard, though. I mean, she puts a lot of effort into it. And, the biggest thing I really like about Peyton is she also was a great academic person. She did great in school. So she didn't give up academics to play sports. It was both. She was good at both.
Oh wow, that's good. That's very good stuff right there.
Yeah.
Very good answer you had there. Now let's get to the next one. Over the last 5 years, what is your favorite Peyton moment you've seen in the past? A Peyton in any sport, in person or in media?
Yeah,
what's your favorite?
I think the one that stands out was the night she broke the record, the school record for basketball scoring, and she got hit in the head. They clashed heads, and split her head right open, and she kept playing. And the determination on her is incredible. But I'll never forget that night when that happened, and then she broke the scoring record.
That was a great game, and that was a memorable game.
Yeah, so that sticks out as probably number one.
Is there another favorite moment? Any other?
Well, surprises. I unfortunately didn't get a chance to watch her golf, but the year she played golf and got into the be an all-star, was incredible. I wish I could have went out on the course and watched it, but I didn't get a chance to watch her there. But soccer, she picked up soccer this last year because they wanted a goalie. No problem at all. She played well. Like I said, track and field, throwing the javelin, as you and I had discussed before, for doing it for the first year, she got the technique.
Yep.
She got the state, she got the Saugus record.
Mm-hmm.
She won states.
Right.
So watching her throw the javelin was special too.
Well, good stuff. Very, very good stuff, Dennis. Now the next question. What are your thoughts and memories about the whole Sachems section across from the Sachem bench getting all kicked out? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that was funny. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a whole section get kicked out of a game. It was funny, but the thing about that was great, the players, when the game ended, ran over to us. We were outside.
Oh, yes.
We were watching them from outside the window. They all ran out and hugging, and it was just an incredible moment, really. So it turned out to be a motivator for the students. But yeah, it was kind of funny to get kicked out of a game. I got a lot of text afterwards like, did I just see you get kicked out of a game? I said, yeah.
I was like, from being an announcer, I'm like, oh, that just happened.
Yeah, it was funny. And matter of fact, we didn't really know if we should all go, but when Mr. Sereno came over and said, sorry, you guys got to go, and we left.
Yeah, it is what it is.
And there was a lot of grandfathers, grandmothers, mothers, fathers, siblings, and we just left.
You just did your part.
Yeah.
Well, next question. What are you going to miss the most about seeing Peyton play in person at Saugus High as a fan? What are you going to miss?
Her hustle, determination, the effort she put in. She worked hard, and it showed on the court or field, whatever she was doing. She put everything into it. She just was a super athlete. In my opinion, I think she's the GOAT of Saugus athletes, Saugus High School athletes.
Wow, yeah. Thinking about that, she is a GOAT at Saugus High, and then you got a little bit of stats you want to show us, or?
Well, I mean, she's won. She got the record in javelin. She got the record in basketball, including boys. She's got all-time boys and girls basketball. Like I said, she's been an all-star in almost every sport she's played. The fact that she took on golf and became an all-star, it's just everything she did. She was conference champion in most of the teams she played in. And that's the other thing about Peyton. She was a great team player. She wasn't just an individual. She didn't have an ego that got in front of her. She really played hard for the team. So that was the other thing about her.
And another thing I've seen, she's there for everyone. She was there to help everyone out, be a mentor for everyone.
Absolutely. The young kids really looked up to her, and she embraced that, and she helped the young kids too. So, yeah, the other side of her, on the community service side, she was there for that as well. Yeah.
Now let's get to the more of Peyton's highlights. Let's play the clips. It's good. With room. Easy two. Oh! In the corner. Peyton. Step back. Bada. Peyton. Delaney. It's good. Peyton. Inside two. It's good. Peyton. Up for Castle. And that's an easy two. Bada. Up for Peyton. The jumper is good. We're at the 5-minute mark here in the first half. Peyton. It's good. What do you think about the clips?
Amazing. Good memories. A lot of memories. Like I said, I've been following Peyton since 8th grade, and she made so many memories for people that went and watched. So yeah, she's good clips.
It was unbelievable. The very memorable clips, especially the part that everyone got kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the highlight of the night.
Yeah, that's still, people still ask me about that once in a while. Yeah, that was crazy. But like I said, it motivated the students, which was a good thing.
I thought it was hilarious. Well, I would love to give a big thank you to Dennis for coming on today. Thank you, Dennis, for coming on.
Oh, my pleasure, Nick. You know, I love seeing you at the games, and I look forward to this coming season, even without Peyton. We got some young kids coming up. Sophia, you know, she's a multiple sport person. Layla, we got some great athletes coming on, female and males, and I'm looking forward to hopefully a lot of kids coming off of football.
Right.
And having another great season in Saugus.
And like you said before we went on, you were talking about Coach Bluestein.
Yes.
Coming up.
Yep.
Being the next head coach.
I'm excited about that, to see how he handles coach versus the assistant coach. He was a good mentor for the kids when he was the assistant. You know, I watched him on the sidelines and stuff. And it's going to be interesting now that he has to put on the head coach hat.
Right.
You know, how he's going to handle the students.
Well, we'll see how that plays out. But thank you, Dennis, again for coming on. Very grateful to have you on today.
My pleasure, Nick. Nice seeing you.
Good seeing you, too. Stay tuned, as more of the Graff Report's coming up, as the star of the show, Peyton DiBiasio, as she joins me on set. That is up next on Graff Report. Welcome back, sports fans. Now it's time to meet the star of the show. Welcome to the guest chair, this all-around Saugus player and big-time standout in Saugus High. And she also broke an all-time record at Saugus High School in the history of Saugus High School basketball, both girls and boys. And it occurred during the 2025-26 Saugus girls basketball season. She also wore number 15 at Saugus High. Please welcome to the show, the star herself, Peyton DiBiasio.
What's up, Nick?
How's it going, Peyton?
I'm going pretty good. How are you?
Doing good, thank you. Welcome aboard, Peyton. So glad to be with you today.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on here. It's what an honor.
No problem. Let's get this show on the road.
Sounds good.
Now I got some questions for you, Peyton. Are you ready for them?
Yep.
First one. What brought you to where you are now to being a great athlete?
I'd say from a very young age, just my devotion and my love for sports have carried me a long way in my hard work and dedication. Just wanting to be a better player and a better person has just carried me all the way to here, into my achievement of breaking the record.
Wow. Good story about yourself there. Now let's go on to the next question. What tips to teach the future athletes to be a great athlete? Like any
athlete?
Any athlete in any sport.
I'd say for me, I started playing sports at a very young age, so I feel like that's very important. Starting at the youth programs, Chris Howe has a lot going on right now, and I'm very grateful for that because I know he's going to help all those younger generations, and I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to be able to help them myself, going down to their clinics and going to their games and being able to referee their games. Just seeing them getting started at a young age, helping them figure out their knowledge of the game and their skills, that can carry them a long way, and I'm just really grateful for that. So I feel like starting at a young age is very important.
Wow. That's another good story there about how the future athletes had to learn about this stuff here.
Yeah.
Next question. How does it feel to break an all-time record at Saugus High School?
It feels amazing, honestly. It was something, I never really thought about until my later years at Saugus High. As a younger kid, I thought about trying to score 1,000 points, and I feel like that was just the bar at that time. Never really thought I'd be able to do anything like this. I received a lot of help throughout the years, so I'm very grateful for that. And I've just worked very hard and kept pushing myself and really never tried to limit myself and tried to see as far as I could go and how hard I worked and to see what happened. And to be able to break Alex Wynn's record really meant a lot. And to be able to even score a couple more points and reach up to 1,700, I feel like that's going to be something that's going to be hard to break in the future. So very proud of myself for that, and I'm proud of everybody else who has supported me in that process.
Oh, this season was a memorable season for you, P.
Very much. It's a great senior year, and
very good senior year. One of the best of your 4 years.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
The next question. Did that nose injury take away from your moment, or were you just as excited like it never happened?
I'd say my nose and my face injury, I feel like is all part of making it worthwhile and making it a memory. Something down the road, it's not going to allow me to forget breaking the record. I feel like it just added to the story, make it more entertaining. So along the way, when I tell my kids, it doesn't seem so boring. But it definitely didn't take away from anything. I was just very excited in the moment. It was a very close game too, so I was very focused on trying to get that win for our team. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way we wanted, and we ended up coming out with the loss, but didn't take away from the amazing achievement, and I was glad to have been able to celebrate it with my team after, despite my little face injury, but it's okay.
Oh, that was scary once you got the hit and you were down for quite a few minutes.
Yeah,
that was a scary moment.
Definitely was a scary moment, but wouldn't have changed the way I played that game. I wouldn't have changed trying to go for the steal and trying to put our team up and give us that advantage to try and make up our 5 points deficit. But no, it was a great game and didn't let it stop me.
Wow, good stuff there.
Yeah.
And that game was very, very special for you.
It very much was.
Next question, and the last one here. Over the entire sports, let's start that over.
Cut, and we're going to start it again. Nick, it's on you. 5, 4, 3.
Over your entire sports career so far, what is your favorite individual moment, or what are you most excited for the future?
I'd say it's pretty tough just to pick one individual moment. I feel like I've had a lot of success throughout my 4 years of high school. I'd say between being a state champion in track and being the all-time leading scorer, both very impressive achievements, so I'm proud of myself for that. I'd say probably being a state champion in track was probably the most thing that I'm like proud about, because track is more of an individual sport. I mean, all in all, it's a team sport, but working more on your own and pushing yourself more on your own. I feel like that kind of opened up more doors for me once I was the state champion. Had more track colleges reaching out, which never really imagined at the start of my high school career because it had always been just basketball, basketball, basketball. I mean, I did track at a younger age, but that was more for fun. Breaking records at the Needham Youth Classic then in the javelin. And then to finally be a state champion for it in the high school level was definitely impressive to me. And just, again, open up those doors to college gave me a new perspective on what I wanted to do for my future. And I feel like that kind of just led me a whole new direction to finally maybe step aside from basketball and try and start something new where I can get better coaching and try and pursue that to a higher level. So I'm really excited for that. Going off to college in about a month or so gonna get to work soon. So I'm pretty excited for it and see what I do in my next 4 years of college.
Gonna get moving.
Yeah, very much.
And
preparing for it right now.
Bonus part, you want to tell everyone and myself where you're going to college and what you're majoring?
I'm going to Stonehill College, and I'll be majoring in marketing, hoping to pursue a sports media career, just like you have here right now. It's amazing.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be a future member here.
Maybe. We'll see.
Someday.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see where the wind takes me.
Or maybe go professional.
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool, too.
Thinking about media.
Yep. Hoping to maybe reach the professional leagues and maybe some college, but we'll see.
Now we've got some trophies and memorabilia here. Peyton, you want to show us?
We do have a lot here. We have my 1,000-point ball right here, my 1,700-point ball here. Thank you to Matthew Serino for making that happen. And then we have all of my other daily Lint item awards throughout the years. My Snowden Milton tournament MVP trophy from when we won that 2024. We have some of my track MI state championship medals. We got another basketball from my 1,000 points. Yep. Another
right here.
Yep, right over there. Here. And then that's pretty much it.
And we got some back here too.
Yep, we do. Another daily item award and my outstanding athlete award that I got at this year, senior year.
And then we also got some stuff down the bottom here. I don't know if anyone can see that down the bottom here. NEC conference scholar athlete. Got that this year too. I was very privileged to have been able to award that along with Jordan Rodriguez of Saugus High. Awesome stuff. This is awesome that you brought in to show everyone. Awesome achievements. Awesome 1,000-point ball from December 17, 2024 against Gloucester.
Yep, junior year.
Junior year. Broke the record.
Yep, and then scored another 700
Don't
points
forget
right
about
after
that date now.
Yep, don't forget it. 3 days before my birthday, so it's a nice little early birthday present.
Pre-birthday gift.
Exactly.
Now it's time to show you the best of Peyton. Let's roll the clips. comes the big blue. Oh, Peyton stops it right there. What a stop. Makes a move, takes a shot. Oh, and Peyton reaches out to make the save. Peyton DiBiasio. Peyton, it's good. Peyton DiBiasio, it's good. Nothing. DiBiasio with a steal. Up for the layup. It's good. Peyton drives the basket, she draws a foul, and she gets 1 seconds. Still in there. DiBiasio. It's good. Peyton keeps it in. Peyton from the corner. It's good. Peyton DiBiasio finds some pressure. It's good. Peyton. It's good. 2-1. Peyton. It's good. Big great shots. Peyton. Going for another one. Down to 3. Peyton. It's good. Right before the buzzer. That was good by Peyton DiBiasio before she hit the ground. Step back 3. It's good. DiBiasio is just going to put the dagger right there. And that's going to do it. Think she needs a 3. DiBiasio tries at the win. It's good! What do you think about the clips?
I thought they were truly amazing. It was a great work, great job you did there with those. I feel like captured all my memories with those, so it was pretty cool watching those back and bringing myself back to all those moments.
I'm glad you loved them. That was just a memorable moment for you.
Very memorable. Can't believe it's over. So.
I can't believe it's already over with anyway.
Yeah.
Too. You never forget those moments.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely won't forget them. So.
Something to look to watching multiple times in the future.
Oh,
to
definitely.
Think back.
Definitely. We'll be showing my kids in the future.
Thank you, Peyton, for joining me today, and very grateful to have you on today. Thank you again, Peyton.
Yeah, thank you for having me again too, and my dad. It's truly amazing.
And I want to thank Ron as well for coming on as well. It was a great time with both of you, especially you too.
Yeah, very fun experience. So thank you.
No problem. And that will do it for this one. Well,
That was good. Pretty cool.